All right, everybody, welcome back to Game 12 of Battle of Bunker Hill. Here, I'm Beta. Our game now is going to be Flower City versus the Casco Bay Roller Derby Black Sails. With me, we have...
Discussions. Hey, everybody. Let's tell you who we've got skating today for Flower City. We've got number 0, Jack Skellington. Number 1116, Fat Jammer. Number 1127, Giles. Number 16, M, Munition. Number 24, King Killa. Number 333, Hamburglar. Number 369, Deng Shi Fine. Number 420, Jackpot. Number 48, Oxenfree. Number 666, Morbid. Number 69, Shram. Number 77, Dick Move. Number 8008, Andy. And number 91, El Pollo Loco.
And skating against him in white, we have the Casco Bay Roller Derby Black Sails. Skating for Casco Bay, we have 00, Zippy Doodle. 03, Freak. 1000, Felon of Troy. 1171, Snuffy. 210, Shorty. 222, Cool Story Bro. 315, Bruce Lee. 35, They Killed Kenny. 369, Number Muncher. 4, Elizabethan Tragedy. 452, Smackenzie Phillips. 55, Smooth Criminal. 700, Mad Malice. And 9, T-Rex.
All right, so we are coming to our last MRDA game of the weekend here. Still more JRDA games to come following this, but both of these teams have played already this weekend. You get to the end of a 3-day tournament and you are feeling it, seeing some a little bit messier things in earlier games, some high penalty counts. Casco, no stranger to the penalty box. I didn't see Flower City play yesterday, Beta, but I believe you did.
Yeah, I don't think they were too penalty heavy. Some more so than others, but I feel like for the most part this weekend has been pretty clean. Today is where we've seen most of our penalty issues.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good bars here in Dover. So
yeah.
I encourage, the Dover Tourism Board would love to have you out here in beautiful Dover, New Hampshire.
Yeah, you foul out, you go and grab a brew. But don't foul out.
I'll be heading to the barcade after this.
Ooh. I love a good barcade.
It's a good one, too.
Nice. Looks like we have everyone lining up.
Yeah, we're going to start with Snuffy and Dick Move.
Little shuffling of the blockers here. The first whistle has happened. We are off. Dick Move against a tripod at the front there. Some offense from number 452 for Casco Bay. Mackenzie Phillips trying to help Snuffy out at the back of the pack. And Dick Move getting out first, picking up lead jammer status for Flower City. Snuffy cycled back here by Scram. Snuffy against a tripod, now trapped amongst all of the blockers. Oh no, Snuffy! Dick Move completing that first scoring pass now.
Yeah, I would say overall there's a physical size difference between the Flower City team and the Casco team. And seeing some them sort of using the leverage of that size in their advantage.
All right, coming up now we have Mad Malice and Dang She Fine. Oh, Dang just hopping on through there. Casco trying to catch Dang, but Dang is out. Picks up lead jammer status once more for Flower City.
Yeah, great footwork there from Deng Shi Fine. Able to dodge that last blocker there at the end.
dipping and diving around. Meanwhile, Mad Malice cycled back by Fat Jammer. Dang, she fine coming into the Casco wall again, trying to find that outside line. Not quite able to make it. Mad Malice at the front of the pack now. One to beat, and Mad Malice is out of the pack. Dang, she fine coming up on a scoring pass once again here. And gets through the pack and calls off the jam. Very nice call off there.
As that 8-point jam takes Flower City up to 14. After 2 jams, they are continuing to leave Casco scoreless. Jam number 3 is going to start with Bruise, Lee, and Morbid. Still a clean game, no penalties assessed yet. Still plenty of time remaining.
And
Morbid pushing through the out. Up there up against Casco, just getting blown away by Morbid here. Takes lead for Flower City. 3 leads in a row here.
There's some really nice toe stops there. Oh my.
Oh, big hit there on the outset. Thankfully, that looked a lot worse than it actually was. Skaters back up and returning to the bench under their own power. Again, a big thank you, shout out goes to our medical staff here from Dover Fire and Rescue. Thank you very much for keeping us safe all weekend. That skater will still need to sit out for 3 jams, but glad to see they're okay.
Yep. Coming up now, we have number 4, Elizabethan Tragedy, and number 91, El Pollo Loco.
I am also a Breaking Bad fan. You're just joining us, Flower City in black, Black Sails in white, just to make it even more confusing.
Yep. Liz trying to go for that outside the line there, not quite able to find it. El Pollo Loco trying to wedge through Casco's wall here. Looking to either draw that multiplayer or get them to drop out of the way. Elizabethan Tragedy and El Pollo Loco both still stuck here.
Yeah.
Oh, and our first penalty of the game. I believe that was T-Rex. And that is a multiplayer. El Pollo Loco got the multiplayer. Elizabethan Tragedy with the star in hand now. Don't know if we're going for a stash or a pass, but El Pollo Loco, meanwhile, making that scoring pass here, picking up 4 more for Flower City.
Yeah, Ammunition and Hamburglar really giving Liz a hard time here, completing the initial.
Oh, Liz going for the jump. Not quite landing it, though. Having to cycle back here.
Yeah, Ammunition with the butt block to the inside, knocking Liz out.
And star pass successful too. Cool story, bro. And bro is out of the pack now, eligible to score. That is a call off from El Pollo Loco. Meanwhile, that was 2-10 from Casco. Shorty going to the box. Casco will be starting down a blocker.
Yes, headed into jam number 5. Flower City 25. Black Sails remains scoreless. Flower City picking up all the leads thus far. Dick Move and Snuffy out there. Snuffy looking to change that pattern. Dick Move around the out is pushing up against 2 blockers on Black Sails side with 1 Casco blocker in the box. Those two blockers, though,
Pretty solid.
yeah, holding off Dick Move quite well.
That
Out of
was-
play called, though, and that's going to allow Dick Move to clear.
Yep, looks like that was Felon of Troy and Smooth Criminal. And Snuffy now out of the pack.
Yeah, Snuffy taking an apex hop in the inside to be able to complete.
And that jam being called off before Snuffy can pick up any points.
Mad Malice and Dang lining up here for jam number 6.
Flower City this time starting with a blocker in the box. That is 0, Jack Skellington. And both jammers are off. Mad Malice trying to use that size advantage to force through Flower City. Dang Fine looking for that opening with the smooth footwork. Not quite able to get it, but lead was called for Mad Malice. A little bit of jam ref confusion. I was also slightly confused because of it.
Yeah, it looks like we did hear the double whistle awarding lead to Mad Malice. Wasn't clear at the time just because the L wasn't up as they figured out some stuff in turn 2 there. But jam rightfully ended. All no damage done.
Yep. We have 666 Morbid and 315 Bruce Lee jamming here. Morbid being cycled back by Snuffy and Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, that was a good catch there. Letting Morbid just go free would not have ended well.
Oh. And that is a back block on Morbid, giving Casco the power jam here.
And lead still open, too. This is Casco's chance.
Get a lead and really try to capitalize it on here. And Smooth Criminal trying to help with some offense there. Casco. Oh, we won't have a lead. The star's been taken off. This is a 2-minute jam.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. We had a star pass to Smooth Criminal here. Casco still not quite able to get their jammer out.
Oh, Jack Skellington came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That was a fall and a half.
That was a fall and a half. Smooth Criminal recycled, but this time blasts through
yeah.
that tripod. Well done.
Morbid right behind.
Yeah, we killed some time Morbid on the back on the track, and they are trip for trip here and just racing against the clock.
Oh, nice footwork there on the outside by Smooth Criminal, able to stay up on one skate, make it around. Oh. Casco blockers accidentally knocking Scram into Smooth Criminal. Morbid, meanwhile, making that pass. Smooth Criminal knocked over that inside line. Cycling back again. Morbid staying right along that outside edge for more. And that is the natural conclusion of that jam. Casco on the board now with 8 points. The dry streak has been broken.
It sure has. That jam running the time called off by our lovely jam timer, French Thorder. Flower City in black at 41, Black Sails in white at 8 as we head into jam number 8. Elizabethan Tragedy trying to course corrects following Smooth Criminal's lead from the last jam. El Pollo Loco not wanting to let that happen, but this Flower City defense is not being very helpful to that strategy for Liz.
Oh, the announcer curse, it strikes again. Liz gets out, gets lead.
I think Liz found a hole like between one of the blocker's legs or something there, but that worked quite well.
I don't know how she did it, but she did it, and that is all that matters for Casco right now. Bruce Lee with some pretty nice offense there, and Liz out. 4 points for Casco. Ooh, nice little apex jump there. El Pollo Loco finally out of the pack as well now.
Ooh, Casco opting to run it.
They got to get points eventually.
Yeah, I think they want to clear the box, too.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh! Big hit there on
Yeah,
Liz.
that was... Yeah, I'm not sure if that was derby direction.
Can't quite see from this angle.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't have the best angle, but that was a pretty hit there. I'm just going to sit over here and be quiet.
I'm not wearing the stripes. It's not my job.
10-3 jam in favor of Casco there. Elizabethan Tragedy putting up 10 points. Or putting up, 10 points up to 18. Biggest jam of the 2 scoring jams they've had.
Snuffy and Dick Move. A matchup we've seen a couple times now. We shall... Ooh, Snuffy getting knocked to the out there by... I believe that is... Yep, King Killa. Dick Move, meanwhile, one to beat, and beat that one is out for lead for Flower City. Snuffy against a tripod at the front of the pack here. Ooh, knocked just over that inside line and being cycled back once again by King Killa. Dick Move also being cycled back during this first scoring pass for Flower City. Both jammers stuck at the moment.
Yeah, I didn't see the hit in turn 2, but I heard it. And
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
I'm seeing a pattern play out.
Big hits.
Isn't that a player's name, Big Hits Johnson? I feel like that's a
Probably is.
the derby name I've seen before.
If it's not one yet, it can be.
It can be yours today, friend, for the low cost of $5.99.
For the low cost of joining roller derby and signing your soul away. And Dick Move out for 4. Snuffy still working through the pack here. Star now in hand. Snuffy going to, looks like, try and help slow down Dick Move here. If you can't beat him, join him, I guess. And star pass from Snuffy to Mad Malice. And that is the end of that jam.
Is that a 3 or a 2?
2.
3?
3? That's a... I can't see it.
I can't either. Oh, we both have bad eyes? This is going to be bad beta.
I'm wearing these are new contact lenses. I just got this new prescription. These are good eyes. I just... The ref's fingers were like in the Spock hand sign. I was confused.
I'm going to tell you right now, I can't. So you're going to have to help me out.
All right. Jamming now we have 369, Dang, She Fine, and 315, Bruce Lee. Dang through the pack just about with lead. Bruce Lee still working through it here. Fat Jammer cycling Bruce Lee back there. Dang coming up against a Casco tripod at the front. Casco currently down a blocker with number 210 Shorty in the box. 4 points picked up there by Dang. And we had a star pass from Bruce Lee to Cool Story, bro. And Dang, She Fine calling off the jam there before Bro can pick up any points.
Yeah, some nice toe stop work there on the inside from Dang. Clearing those opposing blockers before calling it off. That 8-point jam is going to take Flower City up to 59. Black Sails at 18. Elizabethan Tragedy and Morbid on the line. Penalty box empty. 10 skaters on the track.
Uh-oh. That is a black block call on Morbid again. Second one this game, giving Elizabethan Tragedy the power jam and lead now.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened a few jams ago.
Yep. see how much Liz and Casco can capitalize on this.
Dang, tram delivery.
Hit
Offensive.
after hit.
Yeah. I've been on Facebook. I don't know that Tram has ever been accused of being nice.
Shram looks like a perfectly nice person.
What did you say? What bad thing did
Liz
I'm just making
coming
fun
up
of-
here. Nice offense there from Smooth Criminal. Liz out and calling off the jam. Icing Morbid in the box, giving Casco a power start.
I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'm distracted. Actually, I'm texting with Colonel to see if they're here.
I said, I've been on Facebook. I'm pretty convinced that Tram's never been accused of being nice.
And taking the power start for Casco is Bruce Lee. Morbid out of the box pretty quickly, though. Let's see if Bruce can get out and get lead here. And that's the no pack call, and Bruce is able to get out there. Bruce Lee with lead jammer status for the Black Sails. Morbid also out of the pack. Not lead, but still eligible to score. And Bruce choosing to get into the pack and call it off there. Right before Morbid able to pick up any points. Bruce Lee picking up 2.
2 Casco advantage jams in a row. What has happened?
They're getting their stride under him.
Jam number 13 is going to start with Jackpot and Elizabethan Tragedy.
I don't think we've seen Jackpot Jam yet.
I think you're right. I think that's correct. Jackpot on the outside. Ooh, gets caught by Felina Troy there. Nice little rotate in front from Felon, but Jackpot able to recycle and power through. Is going to grab a lead. Liz about a half track behind. On
Both
the
of these
inside.
skaters with quite a bit of speed coming in here.
Ooh, bench signaling for the call off. Jackpot didn't take it. So both jammers in the pack, and Jackpot takes a penalty, heads to the
Ooh.
box. So Black Sails on a power jam now after that cut track from Jackpot.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a
Oh,
forearm.
yep.
I was sitting there going, why wasn't it? But no, they called it. That
So-
forearm going to Liz, releasing Jackpot.
Jammer shuffle.
There was a time where that would have been a legal reentry, but that's fine. Still the long way.
Yep.
Oh,
Big hit from Smooth Criminal.
Liz also back out. Both jammers on a scoring
Nice little
trip.
jump there on the inside.
Yeah, Jackpot now through a second scoring trip up to 7.
And that is King Killa going to the box for a forearm call. Jackpot knocked to the out by, I believe that was Felon of Troy.
Yeah, Felon to try picking up a high block for that.
Oh, and that is Elizabethan Tragedy getting a track cut call.
Oh, cuts on cuts on cuts. That jam runs the time, and it's going to ice Liz in the box, unfortunately. Casco with their jammer and a blocker in the box. Flower City has a blocker standing in the box. El Pollo Loco is going to take this power start.
And that is a timeout called by Flower City.
I don't know what that symbol is. Usually pretty good at hand signals. Okay. Timeout, yeah. Timeout. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter.
It's a fancy timeout.
It is a
Too fancy for you, Dis.
Yeah. Well, I'm what you call the Bush Light of Derby announcers.
That's a little better than Bush Ice, at least.
Bush Ice. What is Bush Ice?
It's another alcohol. It is technically a beer.
All right. Is it like a Zima?
I don't know. It's just like the cheaper version of Bush Light.
Oh.
You can get cheaper than Bush Light?
Yes. Bush Ice.
Are you thinking Natty Ice?
No, Bush Ice is a thing. I only know this because my grandfather has drinking it before, and I've been in his fridge and been like, what is this?
Is it equivalent though to Natty Ice?
Yes.
Just as bad.
Yes, it's just as bad as Natty Ice.
Natty Ice, Natty Light. Now I'm confused.
No, Natty Ice.
Natty
Natty
Ice,
Ice,
yes.
okay.
Natty Ice.
All right, so I'm one step above the lowest, apparently.
Dana's too young to know about Zima.
No. All right, Dick Move taking the power start here for Flower City.
Pinky, why didn't you say I wasn't too young to know about Zima?
Dick Move with lead.
Dick move, indeed.
You've killed Pinky. How dare you?
That's I make that one a game goal.
Yep. Dick Move through on the inside, able to pick up 4 there. Casco a little spread out there in turn 2. Coming together now. Elizabethan Tragedy back on the track here. Star in hand. Liz almost on that outside knock, just over the line by King Killa and cycled back. Both jammers currently being held up in the pack. Dick Move trying to find a way around. King Killa coming in with the offense to try and also catch Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee is through with the star pass, and Dick Move's going to call off the jam.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is one of the stranger games of Derby I've seen in quite a while. I'm not sure how I would react to this.
Yeah.
As one of these teams, Flower City. It reminds me of Bruise Brothers. You know, circa 2023.
Oh, yeah.
Just no way to skate around them. No way
Nope.
to skate through them.
Yep. I can see it.
So Casco adjusting here and trying to play the same game to counter it. But I haven't seen anyone play like that in quite a while. So
Yeah.
El Pollo Loco with the lead here. Mad Malice not that far behind.
And El Pollo Loco choosing to call off the jam there. Get those points and call it. Picked up 2, 3, 2, 2. Next jam we have Morbid and Snuffy. 1 Flower City blocker in the box currently. And both jammers hitting that pack pretty quick. And Snuffy through 4 lead for Casco. That's going to be big for Casco. Morbid still held back, able to finally power through. Now eligible to score. About half a track behind.
Snuffy's first one.
And Snuffy calling off the jam there.
And our producer, NTHA Pinky, letting us know that was Snuffy's first lead of the game.
Ooh. Oh, and Snuffy has an untied skate right now.
Hey, yo, Snuffy. Tie your skate.
Oh, I think Snuffy knows.
She knows. She knows. Bruce Lee and Dang She Fine out there jamming here in Jam 17.
Those
Shram.
jammers held up.
Yeah, Shram staying in front of Bruce Lee. There was some offense there initially from the Black Sails, but they all rotated in front to try to stop Dang.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to see Shram in front of me. I'm not getting by that.
Careful, because he might come over to the announcer booth and be right next to you.
Oh, well, that's fine. I'm not wearing the star, so. Dang, she fine, making that first scoring pass, picking up 4. Bruce Lee with a star pass to Cool Story Bro. Cool Story Bro's had 3 star passes now, just in this first half.
It's always a relief to have a competent pivot that you feel comfortable throwing a star to.
Yep.
And by throw, I mean pass without breaking contact.
Don't throw. You can't do that.
That happened in the last game. There was a star throw, and I was like, oh! And then they, like, snapped themselves back into reality and circled back.
It looks really cool, but you cannot do that.
Sometimes you want to pass it that bad.
Just get this away from me. And dang, calling off the jam there. Picking up 7 points, it looks like.
Yep. So Flower City skating in black at 87. Black Sails skating in white at 31. Just a little over 4 minutes as we head into Jam 18 with Dick Move and Elizabethan Tragedy.
And both of our jammers off. Bit of offense from T-Rex at the front of the pack. Not quite able to get Liz out, though. And, of course, the announcer curse, I say it, and Liz gets out first, but Dick Move right with her, and Liz calling off the jam.
Yeah, good call. Just reset.
Yep.
No damage done.
Oh, and she's going back out. The just stamina of these aged up juniors is insane to me.
Yeah, there's quite a few here this weekend, and there are some skates. But I say that I don't remember which game it was against Austin. It was PJRD, and it was No Gus was out there all the time. Aged up junior.
Yeah.
Freight Train also out there every jam.
Okay, but that's Freight Train.
Very much not an aged up junior.
Yes, that's just Freight Train. El Pollo Loco with lead. Liz, star in hand, still looking to get through the pack. Liz trying to find that opening. Looks like she found it, and Liz is out. Now eligible to score for the Black Sails. El Pollo Loco trapped here on the inside and choosing to call off the jam there.
Sorry, Pinky and I were talking about cat butts. Mad Malice and Morbid here in jam number 20. 2.5 minutes remaining on the game, on the period clock.
Mad Malice trying to kind of like muscle through at the front, it looks like.
Beat Flower City at their own game.
Yep. Morbid able to get around the pack. Smooth Criminal to be at the front, and Morbid through for lead for Flower City.
I've seen more loose knee pads and elbow pads this weekend.
It has
too.
been. We've seen quite a few people lose their knee pad shells this weekend. Mad Malice out and eligible to score for Casco now. Going for a nice little jammer on jammer hit.
Yeah, for some reason I don't think that's going to stop Morbid.
No. And Morbid choosing to call off the jam there after taking a bit of a fall. Someone's missing a kneecap. It was Snuffy.
Oh, Snuffy. 4-0. Flower City up to 95. Dang and Liz out on the track.
Official timeout.
Yeah, it looks like...
The Zebras are conferring
Yep. Chatting about
something.
favorable grass to eat, I suppose.
Yeah.
What do zebras talk about?
I don't know. The best watering holes.
There you go. Random warthogs and
Meerkats.
meerkats singing around them.
Yep.
Weird parrot with a British accent.
And jamming now, we have number 4, Elizabethan Tragedy, and 369, Dang She Fine. Liz trying to find that opening, able to get around Scram, but knocked out by number 8008, and then dodges the hit the second time.
Yeah, but a final knock to the inside
Yep.
there by King Killa. But that was a heck of an effort going around the out from Dang. Dang taking lead, though. Sorry, from Liz, and then
Yeah.
Dang taking lead. I can talk.
Words. We know how to use them, I promise. Fallon Troy going to the box for a forearm. Casco now down 2 blockers. Dang through for 4 more.
And they need to get together here. Eek.
Looks like their main focus currently is to try and get Liz through.
Well, in doing so, Deng Shifine has gotten through for a 3rd scoring trip here.
Yep.
Period clock will elapse here.
So the end of this gym is the end of this half. It is of note, Flower City has broken the century mark here.
Did Deng just high five Shram as she skated through?
I do believe so. I'm here for it. Maybe it was like almost like it's like a whip, but just for your enthusiasm. An enthusiasm whip. I have killed the diss.
I
Let's
love
go.
that. The enthusiasm whip. Oh my goodness, that's going to be time. Deng Shifine calls it after picking up 14 points, taking Flower City up to 109. Black Sails 31.
Yeah. When we come back, we will continue this game. Looks like Flower City will be starting with 1 in the box. We will see you guys in about 14 and a half minutes. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. We are about just over a minute until we restart Derby. From our first half, score was Flower City 109 to Black Sails 31.
I believe we're starting with a Flower City blocker in the box.
Yep. Fat Jammer heading to the box now
As a blocker.
as a blocker.
Who would have thunk?
And someone, I want to see Fat Jammer with the star today.
I'm pretty sure. Isn't there a song about Fat Jammer? No, Fat Jammer, banana land.
That's
that. Yeah.
Close enough. Close
Yeah.
enough.
Okay, cool. Dick Move and Elizabethan Tragedy are going to line up here to start us out in the second half.
We've seen this matchup quite a few times already. We shall see how it goes.
You're just joining us. Flower City in black, Black Sails in white. 78-point differential. A little bit of a deficit for the Black Sails to come back from.
Not impossible.
Not impossible.
We have seen worse.
We have seen worse. Go team.
Woo!
I love an audience cheering, "Let's go, Dick."
Yup. You can only get that at Derby games, dude.
I hear his mom calls him Richard.
And Liz able to pick up the first lead of this second half here for the Black Sails. Dick Move also out of the box. Liz going for the apex jump, choosing to call off the jam there.
Ooh, nothing picked up. Apex jump didn't land, so 0-0 jam there.
Coming up next, we have 369 Dang She Fine and 315 Bruce Lee. Both jammers still trying to find that opening. Snuffy knocking Dang out. And that is not lead going to Dang. Dang had a no earned pass. So Bruce Lee can still get lead.
Thanks, she find putting up points there now on a first scoring trip. Bruce Lee is going to have to escape the pack, though, to be able to call it off.
Yep. Don't take off the star, Bruce. Bruce, 2 at the front, 3 now.
Yeah, King Killa not making it easy.
And Bruce is out with lead now.
And they're opting to run it. Tram sent to the penalty box. It's going to give Bruce Lee 3-5, not 3-1-5.
That is, they killed Kenny.
So trading blockers in the box.
Oh.
Dang, almost holding that outside line, but losing balance, stepping out, and is now getting recycled to the back.
Bruce trying to get out here for this first scoring pass.
You can do it, Tram. I believe in you.
Tram. And Bruce coming up against the tripod at the front. Dang through, and that is the natural conclusion of that jam.
12-4 jam in favor of Flower City, taking Flower City up to 121. Black Sails at 35, as Morbid and Mad Malice line up for jam number 3. Both jammers taking similar strategies, pushing through the opposing pack right off the line. Morbid having a little bit more luck pushing through to the front and grabbing lead for Flower City.
Mad Malice with a little jammer on jammer action there.
Yeah, I'm not sure Mad Malice asked for that. I think Morbid came in and just felt like having some fun. I feel like Morbid approaches another jammer and screams, "The dude abides," and then smacks him.
That is one of the Flower City blockers. 3-3-3. Hamburglar going to the box. Morbid out for a scoring pass there. Mad Malice still working here. Star in hand.
Yeah, Morbid doing a good job meeting the strength there of that tripod, but Morbid is able to rotate around quicker than Casco's catching, so Casco needing to maybe take a step back and try to stay in front, rotate a little faster in front of the Flower City jammers.
With a star pass there, too smooth criminal for Casco, but Morbid choosing to call off the jam there before Smooth Criminal can make it back around.
Yeah, Smooth Criminal doing a good job taking that star, forcing that call off from Morbid. Not before 12 points were scored, though.
We have another jackpot jam here with Bruce Lee for the Black Sails. Jackpot taking a hit to the outside from, I believe that was Snuffy, and then being run back by Shorty.
Ooh, nice sit there from Shorty.
Track cut call. Can't see quite on who. And that is a Bruce Lee track cut, but also a jackpot track cut.
Yeah, but Bruce Lee made it first.
So
yeah.
Bruce gets the 1 second of Power Jam.
And Power Jam over.
Yep. That also means we're going to have the full 2 minutes here. Jackpot falling.
Yeah, Felma Troy doing a good job of preventing the pass there on the outside.
Jackpot knocked over the line there by Cool Story Bro. Snuffy with the run back. Bruce Lee, meanwhile, still fighting against this Flower City 4-wall here. Ooh.
That jam was called for, looks like impact to the head on the deck. So they're, out of an abundance of caution, going to call over the medics to assess that skater.
Skater did get back up, though.
Yeah, skater appears fine, but we have concussion protocol in place for a reason.
Cool Story Bro has since gotten back up and skated over. Appears to be fine, but will sit out the next few jams. out of an abundance of caution.
Yeah, fine or not. 3 jams, sit, take a break, have
Yeah.
some water.
Relax.
Yeah. Do some mental yoga. El Pollo Loco and Elizabethan Tragedy lining up for jam number 5.
Both jammers still looking for that opening here.
That was really smart of Liz.
Just cycle back a little further, just in case. Don't take that track cut.
No, well, I think Ammunition would have drawn that track cut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were fast enough. So I've seen
Just
a
go
lot
a little bit further.
Well, yeah, I've seen a lot of skaters fall for that. I know a few blockers that are infamous for pulling that trick, and it's awesome when it works. But that was real slick from Ammunition side, so I'm very impressed. Elizabethan was able to notice it.
Oh, the neck and neck race. Liz able to get out and get it. This has died over here. We're going to continue. Liz getting through the pack, calling off that jam. Able to pick up 1 point.
I mean,
You good, friend?
yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I'm sure.
We have a Snuffy Jam and Dick Move.
Still regaining my composure.
That
Dick
is
move pushing through the out lane 4, lane 3, lane 4, grabbing lead. Snuffy absorbs into the pack there, recycles, hits Andy and tries to make it through, but once again recycled to the out. Gonna have to take it again. Dick move already back around on a first scoring trip here.
nice offense there from King Killa to try and clear the way for Dick Move. Dick Move still knocked just over that inside line there by They Killed Kenny. Snuffy, meanwhile, at the front of the pack.
Well, that was good work hanging on to the line there with the toe stops.
And Snuffy is out, now eligible to score. Dick Move still stuck in the pack and choosing to call off the jam there.
Yeah, good hustle from Snuffy, forcing the call off. 3 points picked up by Dick Move, taking them to 138.
Next jam we have for Elizabethan Tragedy and 369, Dang She Fine. Both jammers are off. Oh, Dang She Fine with the little bump out there. Maybe not entirely intentional. Kind of got steered there by their blockers. Liz able to power through on that inside line, though, and pick up lead jammer status anyway.
Liz doing a good job of grabbing leads when given the opportunity for sure. Oh, almost made it through I don't know if that was an intentional or not, but that was a oxen-free butt block that knocked Liz the out. That might have been another teammate using oxen-free as a battering ram.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do. I mean, like, I can't get there, but you can.
It's the fun thing about teammates. They're on wheels.
Yeah, it's easier to move them. Coming up now, we have Morbid and Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I do believe I would make a better furniture dolly than a blocker. Morbid with a little bit of a fake out down the middle.
Yep.
It takes the inside line, and that's going to work for lead. But look at Bruce Lee right on Morbid's tail.
Fallon of Troy going for the knockout there. Morbid choosing to call it off.
Yeah, Casco is in front. I would have liked to see them pick up speed a little bit to give Bruce Lee a chance.
Yep.
Flower City doing the right thing and stopping. They come to a halt. Well done. Good awareness there. Mad Malice going to come out. Everyone must be. They're not fielding a jammer because they're taking a timeout.
Sometimes you just need a break. A breather.
All right, so headed into this timeout, Flower City's 141, Black Sails 39. Pretty consistent trend the entire game. End of the weekend, this will be the last MRDA game of Casco Bay. Junior.
It's a
Game.
WFTDA next.
Oh, a WFTA and a junior game following, or just
Nope.
WDF? All right. WIFTA game coming up next. Who's the WIFTA teams?
It's New Hampshire and Bay State.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
It's the only WIFTA game this weekend, I believe.
Yep.
Got a good crowd in the house for this game. Believe what we heard was we want a Booyah jam. I think. Don't know what that means.
I don't either, but sure.
All right, El Pollo Loco and Mad Malice starting us out after that timeout. It's jam number 9, 18 minutes left in the game.
Mad Malice with lead. Calling it off. El Pollo Loco also behind. Makes sense. Don't want to let them run up the score anymore.
Yeah, I feel like Flower City has their own lingo. Elizabethan Tragedy and Dick Move lining up here. Shram all by his lonesome down by the jammer line.
I don't think that matters. Liz trying to find that opening. Dick Move as well. Oh, Power Jam. Dick Move going to the box for a back block.
Poor Richard. Poor Richard had a back block, Pinky.
Liz still fighting through the pack here. Bruce Lee trying to open the outside up for Liz. Not quite able to. Liz with 3 to beat at the front.
Yeah, Flower City blocker going down for an out of play.
That is Jack Skellington. Casco, 2 of the Casco blockers doing a very good job. I believe that is Felon of Troy and Bruise doing a good job of holding back Schramm to keep Schramm from.
It takes 2 of them to hold him back, but
You know what?
yeah.
They held him back.
it worked. Yeah, Elizabethan's through. And ahead on a scoring trip here.
Yep.
Dick Move also out, though. So it's going to have to be a quick hit it and quit it. Oh, tries to call it, but picked up a multiplayer block. So Liz headed to the box. Now Dick Move on a power jam.
The fabled jammer multiplayer.
Yep. Someone's still going to have to draw me a diagram at some point for me to understand how that works. But
We'll work it out for you later, Dis.
okay. Math is hard.
Dick Move, outside line there. Flower City holding back. Cool story, bro. But cool story, bro, able to get out. Head to the front. And that is the natural conclusion of that jam. They were not able to keep Liz in the box there, so
Good
that is
timing.
big for Casco.
Liz screaming, "I'm free," exiting the box. Snuffy going to take the star for Casco heading into Jam 11. Dang wielding the star for Flower City.
Oh, dang, trying to go for that inside line. Knocked just over it by, I believe, T-Rex. Oh, Snuffy almost out at the front.
Yeah,
Losing footing and dang, getting lead.
Lots of whistles down there. They're trying to figure it out who's headed to the box.
Oh, I don't know who's headed to the box, but there is also a star pass to Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, great opportunity to do that with all of the confusion over the penalty. The entire Flower City bench asking for the call. Oh, but Dang got a penalty.
Which means full 2 minutes and a Black Sails power jam. Dang didn't get a penalty
I guess not, which means she'd still be lead,
and can call it.
which she did.
Everyone was confused
Yeah,
there.
that's fine. There was a lot going on there. Not much that I understood, but it ended in Black Sails' favor, 7-4. Black Sails 48, Flower City 149 headed into jam number 12. Just over 13 minutes remaining in the game.
And jamming now we have Mad Malice and Morbid. Ooh, Morbid looking for all those lines. Not quite able to make them though, and taking advantage of that pile up to get out, but Mad Malice has lead. Morbid passes Mad Malice, and Mad Malice chooses to call off that jam. Smart move.
Yeah, if anything, Flower City just wants to burn the clock at this point, I imagine. One Casco blocker in the box. El Pollo Loco taking the star for Flower City. Liz taking the star for Casco.
And both jammers are off here. Liz able to find that inside line, picking up lead jammer status for the Black Sails. Liz has been very good at that this half. And beautiful offense there from Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, Liz seems to have figured out the Flower City defense for certain.
Looks like we had a star pass from Flower City. Hamburglar now with the star in hand, looking to make that initial pass. An initial pass completed by Hamburglar. And Liz calling off the jam there. Big motions from Liz. Make sure the refs can see her. 8 points picked up by the Black Sails, 2-0.
We're going to find out here, Guinness, our jam ref, conferring with the OPRs. There may be some points on that last trip.
Maybe.
Perhaps. Bam, bam, bam. But anyway.
The official timeout has been called while the refs confer.
1 point. 1 point coming out of that huddle. As
One
our
is better
jam-
than none.
One is better than none. It's also the loneliest number.
But it had 149 to keep it company.
Black Sails up to 57 after that jam from Liz. Bruce Lee and Dick Move setting up here for jam 14.
Yep. Oh, there's Schramm with some there to try and help Dick Move get out at the front. Both teams bridging now. Dick Move one to beat, and Dick Move is out with lead for Flower City.
It would be like Schramm to advocate for a Dick Move. I can't wait till he watches this back.
This is just the Schramm slander hour.
I'm for it.
Is Schramm getting run back there? Dick Move out for 4. Bruce Lee, star in hand, still trying to make that initial. Flower City cycling in front of Bruce Lee. That is a sturdy tripod there. My gosh. Bruce Lee really having to work for every inch on the track right now.
Yeah, no kidding. But look at Casco holding off.
Oh,
Dick
yeah.
Move there.
Dick move with just Snuffy at the front and through for 4 more. Bruce Lee still trying to get out here. They're really making Bruce like work for it here. And that is the end of that jam.
That jam called off 2 more points picked up. 10-point jam for Flower City. Yeah, if you've ever announced next to me at any point, you are fair game for a somewhat significant ribbing. So anything Shram does that I can make fun of him for, I will. That's my announcer curse.
Ah, perfect. Liz and Morbid here. Let's see if Morbid can break Liz's streak here. Neither jammer out just yet. Of course, the announcer curse, it strikes again. Morbid out. Picking up lead. Jammer status for Flower City. Liz, star in hand, still trying to work through the pack here. Liz, one to beat.
Ooh, track cut.
And track cut. That is a full 2-minute jam for Liz. You see the head shake. I don't know if she wants this 2 minutes, but she's going to get it.
Congratulations, you win a longer jam.
Woo! Oh, Liz able to stay up there. Very nice. And is out of the pack for 4.
I was waiting for that out of play call, but Fat Jammer realized what was happening.
Yeah.
Backed off.
Very, very nice. Very fancy feet there from Liz. Liz able to stay up. Fat Jammer able to catch her, knock her out though, cycling her back here.
Yeah, Liz definitely has the I don't want 2 minutes of this face on right now.
Release me.
Look at the speed Morbid's picking up to come back around and make up for
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Out of no.
Oh.
Great catch there. That was from Freak. Oh, picking up a directional? No, not on Freak. That was on someone else.
That
Okay,
was on
good.
Shorty.
Like, that looked clean.
Yeah,
That was a great catch from Shorty.
and that is a destruction call, I believe I heard.
No pass earned on that last trip for Liz. 11-point jam for
Very
the Black
nice.
Sails. Mad Malice and Dang on the line. Oh, OTO.
Yep, official timeout.
I think there was still some zebra chatter occurring. Chattering of the zebras. It's my favorite thriller movie. Yep. After conferring with the OPRs, we're going to stick with that 4:11 jam. Flower City at 163, Black Sails 68s. Headed into jam number 16 with just under 7 minutes on the clock. Dang immediately finds a hole through lane 2. Puts the lead up for Flower City.
Casco's blockers here trying to help Mad Malice out.
Yeah, 2 blockers in the box for Casco has left this an easy task for Dang.
Ooh, Snuffy trying to get in Dang's way. Dang able to dodge though. Through for another 4 for Flower City.
Dang dodging them hits.
Mad Malice knocked to the in by Jack Skellington there.
Yeah, Mad Malice still on the initial. Dang on scoring trip 3 here.
And that is Felon of Troy with the out-of-play block, I believe I heard.
That's what I heard too, but I don't understand it. So I must have misheard or not seen something.
There was a no-pack call. So.
Oh, I didn't hear the no pack. That's what
Yep.
I missed.
Ooh,
Big
Snuffy
hit there from
with the
Snuffy.
hit.
She stayed in though.
Yep. Mad Malice cycling back once more. Does not have the pivot on the track currently, as that was Felon of Troy who went to the box. Felon back on track now. Casco looking to try and slow Dang down even just a little bit here. Dang going to the out. And Mad Malice through.
If I were to say slow dang hummus, would you get that joke? No.
No.
Oh, dang hummus. It's a fairly common brand of hummus.
Oh, you see, I
But
don't really.
I think that's a southern thing. I don't know that it
I'm from the
comes up-
South. I just don't like hummus.
That was the highest scoring jam of the game.
19 points, highest scoring jam of the game. Thank you very much, Pinky Don't You Daro.
I just got a look from Dis. Like, I got my Southerner card revoked just because I
Yeah.
don't like hummus.
Oh, and it's not the hummus part, it's the oh dang part.
Oh.
It's like, that's the, that was, oh dang was like the hummus that Southerners are allowed to eat.
I guess I've just never looked for hummus when I'm down south, so I've never seen it. Liz through for lead.
It's next to the bean dips in Publix.
See, I've never really been a big fan of Publix bean dips. My family's a Food Line family. Liz with 4 on the board there. And a star pass from El Pollo Loco, too. That is Oxenfree. Liz getting through and calling off that jam. Before Oxenfree can pick up any points. 8 points for the Black Sails.
I'm not 100% on this, but I would be certain to say a majority of the points on the Black Sail side are via Elizabethan tragedy.
Confirmation.
Our statistician agrees.
So now it's Snuffy and Dick Move. Snuffy trying to use Dick Move to her advantage, and she is out. Picks up lead jammer status for the Black Sails. Smart move by Snuffy there.
Yeah, that was well played. Stuffy. Snuffy, not a jammer to be disregarded. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but Dick Move also out completed the initial. Snuffy putting points up on the board.
Snuffy off the track is like sweet, like a stuffed animal. She's an adorable human. We love her. And that is an official review from Flower City. I wonder if they're going to try to go for the forearm on Snuffy for how she was like kind of holding on to Dick Move as she was following him behind.
I think you had a better view on that than I did. I had some zebras between me and the occurrence. You're talking about right out of the gate?
Yep.
Yeah. I did not see that. I saw Snuffy go for the out, and I didn't see the wrist.
I did see the wrist like pressed against him there for a second, so.
So now that we've talked about it, you know they're going to come back with like a cut track somewhere, right?
Oh, it's either that or it's one of those two, dude. It's the forearm or there's a cut track at the very outside that we missed.
I'm not the dude. Who is it?
The dude is not here.
Morbid. Morbid is the dude.
Oh, Morbid is the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've seen a skater. I can't remember what team, and his name was just the Dude Abides.
Nice.
I can't remember what team he's from.
You're over the line. Over the line.
Ugh.
Now I want to write Russian. I don't know what you get in the mood for a white Russian, and then that's all you want.
Huh.
It's delicious. I think I
You
know.
the dude?
Yes, I've been
Yes.
making Big Lebowski references this entire game.
Were you just not? Oh.
I was just sitting here thinking that as the producer, we probably should have headsets too so we can hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Hi.
What What should I tell you about the official review, if anything?
What was it?
Just the facts, ma'am.
Understood. Flower City was requesting a penalty be assessed to White.
I called it.
And that was a 6.
All right. So I was correct in my guess. Flower City was looking for the forearm penalty on Snuffy. Refs didn't have enough evidence, didn't see it, so it was not assessed. Flower City loses their official review. Jamming now, we have Liz and Morbid. Oh, Morbid going to the box, and Liz out with lead.
Track cut on Morbid.
This is going to be big for Casco. That's Oxenfree also going to the box. And Liz out of there. 4 more points for the Black Sails. Liz is going for a record here. Ooh, nice apex jump there from Elizabethan Tragedy. Smooth Criminal with some offense here, trying to break up the pack, and Liz calling it to ice the jammer there.
2 more points on that last trip. 10-point jam for Liz. And yeah, Morbid successfully iced in the box. Snuffy's going to take the star, take this power start. Just about a minute remaining in the game. 100-point jam?
Yeah, 100-point jam. You can do it, Snuffy. I have faith. I'm going to just turn into Sonic.
What is that, a 35 and 5? I'm not good at math.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot. And Snuffy out with lead. Morbid also out of the pack. We'll see how Casco decides to play this. Pack moving pretty quickly here. Flower City finally stopping, and Snuffy calling off the jam. And that is a timeout called by Casco. Stop the clock.
I was waiting to see that. Quick 2 and out there for Flower City. 184 to 189.
I have been told from one of my friends that's obviously watching the stream that they're going to get me some chocolate hummus and strawberries. I can't have strawberries, though. I'm allergic.
Raspberries.
I like raspberries.
Bananas. Banana would go with that. Oh, now I want fondue. This isn't a good game. Clearly, I'm hungry.
Obviously. Grab a snack after this.
Snack.
Snack. Snack like scram. Shram. Snack.
I'm not using snack and shram in the same sentence. That's not happening on stream.
You don't want him to clip that for later?
Nope. I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need that to be on an instant replay 360.
We're just going to have a soundboard next to Bob H and play that over and over again.
Ooh, 2 points for the Black Sails.
All right, jamming now. We have El Pollo Loco and Mad Malice.
30 seconds left on the game clock.
Ooh, El Pollo Loco dodging a hit from Freak there. Ooh, taking a hit from T-Rex, but that was definitely a directional. T-Rex going to the box.
Yeah, pack split up and more skaters on the floor than standing.
Yep. Ooh.
Ooh, that was a misconduct penalty going to...
Oh.
I want this...
That's 1-6.
I-
M munition.
I don't want to... I think I heard something, but I'm not... If I'm
We're not
wrong,
gonna speculate.
Yeah, I'm not going to speculate on that.
Not going to speculate on air. Mad Malice doesn't made the initial pass here. El Pollo Loco looking for another scoring pass here. Our period clock has run out, though, so when this jam ends, the game ends. And El Pollo Loco choosing to call off the jam there. We'll see if any more points are added. and let the officials finalize the scores. But,
Yeah, I think with 3 and without an initial pass, it's safe to say that's a 7-0 jam.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you tell our good friends at home, Beta, what our final score is?
Final score is Flower City taking up the win with 191 and Casco Bay Black Sails 91.
Cool. Congratulations, Flower City, on this game. Thank you, Casco Bay, for hosting. I've been Discussions. Beta, why don't you take us out?
Yeah, I've been Beta. Catch us in a little bit for our final game of the weekend. This is a WFTDA game of Bay State Brawlers versus New Hampshire Roller Derby All-Stars. And we will see you then.